Hi, my name is Jim. Thanks for tuning in. I have a Triumph Spitfire Mk2 that I'm breaking for parts. This is the video rundown of what I have available. If it's not included in the video, that doesn't mean I don't have it. So please feel free to inquire. I'm going to try to cover as much as I can. I'm going to start with the body, which most of it is perished. This is the underside. While much of it is beyond repair, there is a lot of good metal available. I believe the sills might be salvageable. It does have a registration and a V5C, which is available. The deck here is okay. Unfortunately, when I went to take the windscreen frame off, those supports right there were rust welded, for lack of a better term, together, and I had no way to get them out. And the point that they slide through the top deck here was perished anyway, so on both sides that had to be cut out, but could be patched. Here's the sill on the other side. This is the passenger side. Once again, could probably be patched. Pedals are in decent shape. Let's see. What's next? This vinyl while they look rough, the vinyl could actually be salvaged, taken off of the hardboard, and just replace the hardboard. The same goes for the door cards. This one has a piece of carpet missing. However, if you wanted to put like maybe a speaker in the door, or get creative with it, this could be covered with something, perhaps a piece of nice walnut ply or something like that to complement the interior. This one, the carpet is coming out, but you can see how it used to look. But it is repairable for somebody that's handy like that. Let's go back over here. Complete fuel tank. I do have the cap as well. The cap will need new rubber gaskets, but otherwise it's in great condition. It's got some paint on it that will certainly scrape off with some spirits. I don't think I can show you the inside of the tank, but it is rusty, but you can get tank sealer. The radiator, I have no idea of the condition, but it appears to be okay. This is the dash support that goes over the tunnel. It's in very good condition. Here is the steering column. The steering wheel is in very good condition. It will clean up wonderfully. Has the horn button. It works. I've got the column controls and the upper portion of the column. However, the main steering column rod is not salvageable. The shifter boot and shifter knob, park brake handle, have a rusty but solid 421 exhaust header. Could be a good candidate for a molasses bath. Give it a good soak and get all the rust from the outside and the inside. I believe it's very likely salvageable. This is the gearbox tunnel and the steels that hold it to the firewall. It is in decent condition. There's just this piece here, but that could be repairable. This is the center section of the rear vinyl. As you can see, it's in remarkably good condition. And we move on to the bonnet, most of which is perished, but there is still some good stuff here. The stay is in repairable condition. The supports are in good condition. Well, they're in okay condition. They're restorable. This part stays with me. So this center section here, where the grill goes, that stays with me. Almost a complete set of lettering, but I do have the ones, a partial set from the boot that I will include the P to make this a complete set. The center section of the bonnet is fantastic. The wing mirrors on both sides, the mirrors themselves are perished, but these are spring mounted and they still function fine. So if you've got replacements here, these may be worth something to somebody. I've got one headlight bucket in good shape for sure. Let's make our way over here. Here's the other headlight bucket, which looks like it's perished, unfortunately. Maybe some salvageable parts here. Let's move on. Since we're looking at the doors, we'll start with that. This is all the door. This is the window winding hardware. It is all in decent condition except the window channels themselves are perished, and we have this guide probably needs to be replaced, and there are two more guides somewhere else, one of which is good, one of which needs to be replaced, I believe. The doors will come with everything. I believe the doors are okay. They come with the, like I said, everything included, so handles, locks, window winding hardware, all of that stuff. Oh yeah, here's one of the other guides. This one's fine. That's probably a front. It seemed like the back ones were the ones that were worse for wear. Here's the bottom of the passenger, or this is the driver's door. Yep, driver's door. And the bottom of the passenger door. I am certainly not an expert in all of this, so use your judgment as to how if you think these are in restorable condition or not. Bent on the top. The skins look fairly straight. Bottom of the skin is okay. This is the inside of the passenger door. The lock is still in place. The exterior of the passenger door. Once again, not terrible. Right. This is the boot lid. Trouble spot here in the corner. Could definitely be patched. Trouble spot here. Could definitely be patched. The rest of it could be taken care of fairly easily. The partial lettering, the P, will have to go to make a full set on the bonnet lid. But this also includes, let me see if I can get this off with one hand. Overall, in pretty decent condition. And that does include the stay and the frame, as well as the hinges that I think you saw earlier in the video, as well as the latch mechanism. So all of that's included. So it's essentially the complete boot lid. This is the engine. I sprayed lubricant through the intake and exhaust channels, and I was able to turn it at the crank with some elbow grease. It did take a little effort initially, but now it does turn freely. This will come as a complete engine with everything that you see. No warranty expressed or implied, or no condition, I suppose. The gearbox and the overdrive unit. The gearbox does shift. I have no way to test the overdrive unit. But it looks like it's in really good condition, actually. Right, moving on. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This is the wiper mechanism. I have not been able to test it yet, but it's actually in decent condition. You will need for sure, this wiper arm is okay. You will need for sure one wiper arm though, one of them broke. The mechanism is for the most part fine. You will need one of these. This one's okay. The other one is pretty knackered because the nut did not want to come off. So I didn't have any choice. I had to cut it off and sacrificed this winding box. But I do have some of the other hardware though. So it is, I would say, 95% complete. Also have this, which is in great shape. It was taken off the car and in dry storage. There's absolutely no reason why this shouldn't work. I mean, give it a rebuild, of course, but it's in great shape. It still has the tags on it. Boxes of parts, lots of stuff. Fan. There's actually some brake pads in here, probably used. Overflow bottle. Hubcaps. I have two sets of those hubcaps, one of which have the Spitfire logos on them. Let's see. Various bits that I'm not going to get into. I have lots and lots of parts here. Oh yeah, here's the boot latch. Here's all the indicator glass and bushings and fittings. They are all there, present and accounted for. Here are the brake lights and housings. More of the indicator glass and housings. You can see they're all in really good shape. There's the registration plate light. Let's see. Take you back to look at the hard top. Now these will all be put in the dry. It just happens to be raining today and I've finished taking everything apart. So this is a hard top from another car. Restoration has begun on this already, not by me. As you can see, it still needs some work. But it is complete. It has all of the headliner supports. And I also have the glass that comes with it. Okay, I'm back here, just the last little bit here. I'm back at the body. Just occurred to me that I hadn't shown you everything. There is a hole here. Most of this is solid. That's all solid. Battery box is obviously perished. Everybody knows that. I don't know the condition of any of this stuff, but more than likely going to the tip. Not included is the rolling chassis or the seats or the bumpers. I'm keeping all of that for my project. But if you see anything, or if you don't see something that you're interested in, please feel free to contact me. Or if you have any questions, by all means. Thank you.